Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to your handwriting lesson. Today for handwriting, I would like for you to open up your book to page 73. Today on page 73, you are going to practice writing a poem. Do you like to listen to poems? I like poems because a lot of times the poems have rhyming words. Today, you're going to practice reading and writing a poem called Counting Toes. Let's read our poem. We are counting toes. How many do you see? 10, 20, I see 30. Today, before you get started writing your poem, I would like for you to look at this really quick lesson all about writing the poem Counting Toes.
Counting toes.
I love poems, don't you? Let's look at this poem. It's called Counting Toes. We are counting toes. How many do you see? 10, 20, I see 30. Do you see 30 toes in your handwriting book? Let's write the first line of the poem on the triple lines. We begin with capital letter W. Capital letters are tall. When we write on triple lines, capital letters start at the top and bump between the lines. Watch me. Capital W has a big line up, big line down, big line up. Next is lowercase e. E is a small lowercase letter, and E can be tricky because it starts in this space between the dotted line and the bottom baseline. Watch as I write E. Little line, up and around, stop. What comes next? It's not the word R. We first need to leave something. Do you know what it is? Did you say space? That's right. We need to leave a space before we write the next word. So we put some nothing, and now we have our space, and we're ready to write the word R. R starts with a magic C letter, a magic C, letter A. A is small, and it goes magic C, up like a helicopter, bump, back down, bump. Do you see how our magic C-A bumps on the dotted midline? The next letter is R. R is a small lowercase letter as well. Dive down, swim up and over. E is small. We already practiced E. Little line, around, and stop. What comes next? That's right, a space. Then we write the word counting. Lowercase c, lowercase o is small, lowercase u is small, lowercase n is small. What size is lowercase t? Lowercase t is tall. It starts in the top space. T, lowercase I is small, lowercase n is small, and G is the first letter we've written in this poem that is the descending letter. It goes below the line. It's also a magic C letter. Magic C, up like a helicopter, bump, back down, and turn. What's next? You guys are getting good. It's a space. And then we write the word toes. Tall T, small O, small E, and small s. And in this poem, this first line ends with a comma. And a comma looks like this. Great job getting started with this poem. Now you're ready to complete the rest of the poem on your own. Have fun!
One more thing to do before you pick up that pencil and start writing your poem. Let's look at a real world picture of toes.
Our world.
How many of you like to wiggle your toes like that? I know we talked about that the other day. Would you rather walk around with shoes or with bare feet? All right, boys and girls, make sure that you do your best. Remember to use a capital letter when you see that they used a capital letter. Don't forget those spaces between your words, and don't forget your punctuation marks. Do your best. Bye.